Hi guys, I'm Rebecca and these are my reviews. Today I have a BoxyCharm for you. I have been loving my BoxyCharms and this one does not disappoint. Okay, so the first thing in here is this Vintage by Jessica Liebeskind. I don't know how the heck you say it. Anyway, I am almost positive that I got a sample of this maybe like in an Ipsy a while ago. I don't know. Anyway, it is a highlighter, supposedly, but look at how pink that is. It's crazy, crazy pink. It is a beautiful shade of pink with lots of gold shimmer in it. It's pretty darn pigmented. Let's see. So it's pretty darn pigmented. It has a beautiful golden shimmer to it. I think that this is less of a highlight, and more of like a blush topper. I do have it on today on top of a peachy blush that I got in my Birchbox. I don't remember what it was. Anyway, I have this on top. Let's just a little bit more with my finger. Can we do this? And I have no idea what I'm doing to my makeup. Anyway, oh wait, there's a mirror in here. Let's look. So it is quite lovely. You know, it adds a nice shimmer without being a crazy glow. Like I said, I think of it more as a blush topper, more so than a highlight. You could even wear it on its own as a super shimmery blush. It is very lovely, very pigmented. It has a soft feel to it. It is a little bit powdery, but it doesn't look powdery on your skin. And it's just cute packaging. It does have this big old mirror in here and I like it quite a lot. The next thing in here, oh my goodness. Okay, so I think it was 2 boxes ago, we got a very similar palette from this company, Studio Makeup, and it was like a neutrally warm colors. There were some beautiful shadows in it. This one has all these beautiful plummy tones and I love it. This is so right up my alley. This is exactly what I've been wanting. So I'm wearing nearly every single color on my eyes today. I have just, you know, I just threw them all on there. I don't have any eyeliner. I used this dark charcoaly color as my eyeliner with my beloved smudgy brush. And the colors are pigmented, they're easy to use. They do have a bit of fallout, mostly just in the pan. Like I didn't notice it getting all over my face. It was just in the pan. They are quite powdery, especially the matte shades. But like this color right here is so gorgeous. I just absolutely love it. This one to me it looks so pigmented when you swatch it, but then when you put it on your eyes, it's not crazy. You know what I mean? I was just having this conversation. Look at that. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I love it so much. I was just having this conversation with my mother-in-law about eyeshadows. When they're super, super pigmented, they can be really hard to use because you put a tiny bit on and it's like, so much color. I really actually prefer shadows that aren't that pigmented, that have pigment, you know, that are like medium pigmented. So you get a lot of color payoff, but they're buildable. You know what I mean? That's my ideal. I may be alone in that, but you know, okay, let's see. Let's just swatch some more of these colors because they're so pretty. Oh my gosh, I love them so much. Let's look at this. Look at this beautiful dark plum. Oh my gosh. Okay, so now see the matte ones don't swatch as well, but I'm telling you, this is so pigmented and it does blend out beautifully right here. Oh my gosh, it's so pretty. I just love it. I just love it. I love all of these colors. The quality is amazing. This is a $50 palette, by the way. Okay, moving on. Let's talk about something else for a minute. The next thing in here is an eye cream. This is from Skyn Iceland. This is Icelandic Relief Eye Pen. I've tried several things from Skyn Iceland and I really like their stuff. Pretty much everything they have has a cooling effect, which I really like. This is supposed to help with dark circles and puffiness and wrinkles and all that good stuff, you know, like any good eye cream does. I hate the packaging on this. The actual eye cream I actually like. It's pretty thick, but then it spreads easily. You know, it has a nice texture to it so that you can get it around your eyes. And it does have a slight cooling sensation, but it's not crazy and it doesn't irritate my eyes at all. I've only been using it for a couple of days, so I don't know long-term the effects that it will have, but so far I like it. I find it hydrating. I don't know that it necessarily helps with puffiness a lot, but like I said, maybe over time the effects will be better. The packaging is terrible. It's just terrible. It is very similar to the Benefit Air Patrol eye primer where it has that weird squishy nubbin on top and then it's a click thing, which I hate because you can never get the right amount of product. I wish it would just be a regular squeezy tube or a pump top or something like that, because when you click it up, it's like nothing comes out and you're waiting and you're waiting, and you click some more, and then it's like, woo! This giant long worm of product comes out. And the little rubber tippy thing is fine, but it's not like you can really use this to get it all in. It's like you can apply it, and then you really do have to blend it in with your finger, or I guess you could use a brush if you really wanted to. But this thing, not gonna do it for you. It's just not. And again, like I said, with the clicking, the goopy stuff, it just, it's so frustrating. Anyway, I hate the packaging, I love the product. And overall, I like Skyn Iceland. So, my lipstick. Okay, so this is from Bellapierre, and I've been obsessed with a Bellapierre blush that I got recently, so I'm liking Bellapierre. This is the Kiss Proof Lip Cream. Let me just tell you a little story about my lips. I have really dry lips, and I'm totally addicted to lip balm. You know, I'm one of those people that has to constantly have something moisturizing on my lips, or I just feel like I'm going to spontaneously combust, you know? I'm one of those. Okay, but I have been desperately trying to get myself used to wearing liquid lipstick because it doesn't transfer, and now that I have kids, I cannot keep lipstick on my face. It smears everywhere. And even when the kids aren't around, I swear, lipstick gets all over me, you know? So I've really been working with liquid lipsticks, trying to find a good formula that suits me, that stays on my lips and is truly non-transferable, and B, is comfortable. This, when I first applied it, I was like, oh my god, I hate this so much. But then I wore it all day yesterday and I was like, you know what, I actually kind of love this. So let me tell you why. First of all, the color is beautiful. I love this color. This is in the shade, what shade is this? Because it's gorgeous. Antique Pink. It's a wonderful dusty mauve. It's a fairly dark shade, but it's not too dark. It's just perfect. I love it. I think it's so beautiful. So you put it on and it is quite wet at first. So you put it on and it is easy to apply. The brush on this looks like a doe foot applicator, but it's quite stiff. There is not any sponginess to this. It doesn't move at all. It's basically like a stick. But it works well. I don't know. I've had zero issues with it and I get a nice precise line. I don't know. I like it. So anyway, you put that on and it feels quite wet, so you do have a little bit of time to work with it, and you can apply multiple layers if you really need to, you know, until you get it perfect. And then it takes a little while to dry, not too long, and watch this. Okay, so I've had this on for a while, watch. What? That is crazy sticky. That is crazy sticky. My lips stick together and it just feels funky. My lips feel very stiff, not even so much dry as stiff. It feels very weird. It's just this lacquer on top of my lips that's sticky, and I don't know, it's terrible. Now watch. Nothing. So that part is good. I like the absolute non-transferableness. It doesn't feather at all. I've had zero issues with that. So yesterday I wore it all day long. I was helping out at my kids' school. It lasted all day. It felt weird, but it never felt super, super dry. Sometimes with liquid lipsticks, my lips will just, I can't handle it. They're too dry. I can't deal. And for the most part, it did okay. You know, by the end of the day, I was like, okay, I'm just gonna put on some lip balm. And normally when you put lip balm over a liquid lipstick, a lot of times they will crumble. Sometimes they're okay, depending on the brand. This one, at first, it started to feel a little bit crumbly, and then it's like it softened and it looked perfect. It just looked perfect. It felt nice, and the color stayed there until I washed it off at night. Even through eating and everything, I was shocked and amazed. I couldn't believe that I still had color on my lips. So it was then, of course, transferable, and, you know, people were getting kisses all over themselves, but the color was still there. So the color is amazing. Also, when you swatch it on your hand, it is nearly impossible to get off. But washing it off my lips, no big deal. I do use a cleansing oil to wash my face, so that helps, but I didn't have any issues. So I feel like the formula is kind of weird and funky, but it works. It really works. So I don't know. I'm gonna keep wearing it and playing with it and see how it goes, but for right now, I kind of love it, even though at first I hated it. Okay, and then the last thing in here is from Crown Brush. This is the C513 Pro Detail Crease Brush. It's also dirty, sorry, I used it today. It is quite pointy. It's also pretty soft, you know, it's not a super dense brush. Using it in my crease, I do feel like you could get a nice detailed crease. I tried and tried to work with it to get like a cut crease, and I just hate the way cut crease eyeshadow looks on me. It's the shape of my eyes. I'm not. So anyway, but I do like using it to apply shadow underneath my eyes. I like that tip. It is great for nice, precise applications. You could use this for all sorts of things. You could, you know, touch up your concealer with it, or I don't know, whatever you want to do with it. It's a nice brush. The interesting thing about this brush is that it has these divots in the handle, like where you're supposed to put your thumb and your finger to, you know, brush it on. I mean, you don't have to use those, but it's kind of neat that they have them there. I've never seen that before in a makeup brush. And that completes my BoxyCharm box. So again, another fantastic box. I absolutely love this stuff. It is amazing. This box is so good, you guys. It's so good. It's a little more on the expensive side, but everything in here is full size. And are you kidding me? This is $50 right here. And I mean, that overpays for your box. So plus, you know, you get all this other cool stuff. I love BoxyCharm. I'm absolutely digging it. So I will leave my referral link in the description box down below. You can use that, or just go to BoxyCharm.com or whatever if you would like to sign up. If you are already subscribed, let me know what you thought of this month's box. And if you got different things. I know last month everybody got different lip products, and I was really irritated with the one that I got. But this month, I love my lip product. All right, well, thank you guys so much for watching. Please give this video a thumbs up and share it with your friends. And don't forget to subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. And I will see you in my next video. Bye!